Welcome to the Paddock Vault. Right then, stop what you're doing because the 2026 title might have just been decided in a laboratory in Maranello, and the Silver Arrows should be very worried indeed. In the inner sanctum of the Formula One paddock, the 2026 season isn't some distant prospect, it is a current high-stakes war. While the fans are understandably preoccupied with the aesthetics of the new chassis regulations, the real battle for supremacy is being fought in the silence of laboratory test cells and within the microscopic tolerances of combustion chambers. For months, a sense of trepidation has loomed over Ferrari. Rumors suggested that Mercedes, the undisputed masters of the hybrid era, had once again discovered a silver bullet that would leave the Scuderia in the shadows. But as we peel back the layers of this technical onion, it appears Ferrari may have prepared a counter-offensive that is as brilliant as it is unexpected. Let us first examine the threat. Reliable sources from Brackley and Brixworth suggest that Mercedes' high-performance power units have engineered a remarkable loophole regarding the internal combustion engine. The FIA's regulatory framework mandates strict compression ratio tests, typically conducted under ambient temperature conditions, to ensure parity. However, the whisper in the pit lane is that Mercedes has developed a power unit that remains perfectly compliant during these cold inspections, but utilizes advanced thermal management to operate at a ferocious 18:1 compression ratio under race conditions. Blimey, in the world of Grand Prix racing, that translates to a raw mechanical gain of roughly 13 brake horsepower. To the uninitiated, that might sound trivial. To a race engineer, it is a catastrophic deficit of 0.3 of a second per lap. It is the kind of advantage that turns a championship into a procession. However, horsepower is a fickle mistress, mate. It is entirely dependent on the quality of the explosion that creates it. And this is where the narrative shifts dramatically toward Italy. The 2026 regulations mandate 100% sustainable fuels, but the FIA has left the recipe surprisingly open. This has created a fascinating philosophical schism. On one side, we have the synthetic camp, led by Petronas for Mercedes. They are betting heavily on e-fuels, complex synthetic hydrocarbons created by capturing carbon. It is a futuristic, laboratory-led approach. On the other, Ferrari and their partners at Shell have taken the road less traveled, advanced second-generation biofuels. To the casual observer, using fuels derived from municipal waste and non-food biomass sounds somewhat unrefined for a pinnacle racing machine. Yet the chemical reality is quite the opposite. It is a masterful strategic play. The crux of the matter lies in molecular volatility. Initial data suggests that Shell's organic-based compounds possess a naturally higher octane rating and, crucially, a significantly faster flame speed within the cylinder. In a high-revving F1 engine, the speed at which the fuel-air mixture ignites and expands is everything. While Mercedes' synthetic e-fuels are marvels of engineering, they are chemically stiff. They require immense tuning to achieve the same explosive efficiency that a refined biofuel offers naturally. Essentially, Mercedes may have built a more powerful oven, but Ferrari have developed a far superior fuel to burn inside it. We are witnessing a classic confrontation: mechanical engineering versus chemical intelligence. If Shell's biofuels can deliver the anticipated rapid combustion, Ferrari will be able to extract maximum cylinder pressure far more consistently than their rivals. It doesn't matter how high your compression ratio is if your fuel cannot ignite fast enough to take advantage of the piston's position. Ferrari hasn't just built a new engine, they have engineered a liquid solution to a mechanical problem. It proves that in the modern era of Formula One, the smartest person in the room isn't always the one holding the wrench. Sometimes it's the one holding the test tube. As we look toward 2026, the doom and gloom surrounding Ferrari's prospects seems premature. The Scuderia have turned an apparent technical deficit into a brilliant chemical opportunity. This won't be a championship decided solely by wind tunnels or driver bravery. It will be a battle of the laboratories. The real question remains, can the raw organic power of Ferrari's bio-strategy truly halt the silver machine of Mercedes? It's a mouth-watering prospect for any purist. I'm keen to hear your thoughts on this. Is Ferrari's liquid logic enough to secure the title, or do you suspect Mercedes has another trick up their sleeve? Do let us know in the comments below. I've been your host at the Paddock Vault, and we'll see you at the next turn. Cheers.